Hello guys, this is the best way to get money, XP, and a ton of materials, infinitely so, in Dead Island 2. If you fast travel to Beverly Hills and go to this spot right here on the very left hand side of the map, where there's a hill with a tanker truck and some cars on it, I'm going to show you exactly how to cheese this spot so you can literally just get infinite money, infinite materials, and again infinite XP within a matter of like 30 minutes. It's kind of crazy. So you're going to run down this hill. All these cars are going to have batteries, so the ones that have open hoods, you're just going to walk up next to it and smack the side of the car. It's actually going to set off the car alarm for both these cars, and it's going to make these zombies start to spawn all around you. Additionally, up the hill is a screamer zombie, and then you can just hop up on this tanker truck. Keep in mind it does explode, but it generally doesn't kill you. Once it's exploded, you can just stay up here for a little bit and let some zombies spawn. Once enough zombies spawn, you can actually start killing them from the top of the truck. But if you have good enough weapons, by all means, just jump down and start slaughtering these guys for a bunch of XP and materials. Additionally, there's two other tricks that make this farm extremely useful that I'm about to go over with you. But making sure that you're using the legendary weapons in Dead Island 2 makes this farm extremely useful because you just run through all these zombies, and that video is linked in the description in case you want to know how to get those weapons. Additionally, you can go into your fury mode and just annihilate all these guys, and by the time you kill another set, you get your fury up again, and it makes it super quick to run through them all. Now once the car alarms stop going off, you're just going to run down, smack the car again on the side of the car, and it'll set the car alarms off again. Now if the car alarm doesn't necessarily go off the first time, you can actually walk up to it, take the battery out of the car, put the battery back in, and smack the side of the car, and it will go off 100% of the time. You can continue to do this over and over, and what I'd recommend is getting some of the legendary weapons like I mentioned below, specifically the AK, so that way you can take out a lot of these harder boss enemies from on top of the truck, such as getting rid of all the crushers, and then just go down with the legendary brass knuckles and just annihilate everybody else. Once you do this a couple times, eventually you just don't hit the cars anymore and it will stop them from spawning, and you can walk by and pick up all of your loot on the ground. There are a ton of weapons that get dropped, a ton of actual materials for the special zombies as well, and general materials, which means you'll never run out of anything. You'll be maxed in literally like an hour with a lot of this stuff. I did this for about 30 minutes and ended up getting an inventory, or actually two inventories full of money, and went from about $100 and something thousand to $400,000 within probably 20-25 minutes. Make sure you come in as well and check your unclaimed property in the safe, so that way you can sell those items and not lose out on them by having a full unclaimed property section. Additionally, there's a trick here. If you see there are 3 items on the ground I can't pick up. If you can't pick up an item, all you have to do is hit the start button, go ahead and return to the main menu, back out to the main menu, join back into the game, and those items will be gone from the ground. But what happens is they actually go, as you can see, those 3 items here are in my unclaimed property. So if your inventory is full and there's items you can't pick up, you don't have to run back and forth. You can literally just return to main menu, jump back in the game, and have them all there to be able to sell super quick. Also, make sure you're modding and upgrading all your weapons as you're doing this. That way the materials that you're getting at this farm location aren't just going to go to waste because you can't pick them up because you have too many. So go ahead and mod your weapons, use your money and stuff, and have fun. This is a super good method. That being said, if this helped you out, drop a like, watch this video on the right, or subscribe on the left. Thank you guys.